There we go. And gotta get some music in here. What music should we have? Perhaps some stream lo-fi. Gaming lo-fi beats. There we go. Hi, Bagel, an adequate student. Streaming, there we go. Hi, Strawberry. I was a little bit late, sorry. I was fixing a thing on the What If website. I almost said game dev. Website dev things. We've been waiting for lore for years. Damn, it hasn't been that long. I mean, it's been a year, technically. 2024 to 2025. Today is gonna be fun. We have that cool thing that the junior lore helpers, specifically Crewfic, found. I'm not gonna go over anything from the What If server today. I'm going to pick a specific day, maybe Fridays, to actually go over that stuff. You're drawing people's What If characters? Let's go! I'm excited. Dude, I feel like I've been drawing, and I was on like a roll for a while. I drew like my favorite one that I did. Oh, where is it? Shoot, where is it? Hold on, I'll find it. This thing. I'll just put it over top of this. I drew this, and I was like, this is peak. This is my best work yet. And then everything after that I've drawn has been trash. But this was cool. This is Gojo's character, David, and James. But yeah. After that, I've been in kind of a slump. I've been trying to draw specifically Marcelo, and I cannot. He's impossible to draw. I don't know. I need to get Gojo. I need to commission Gojo. Oh, we do actually have, speaking of Gojo, so a long time ago I commissioned him to make an animation for the SMP, and it just never solidified. There was a storyboard, basic like storyboard animation. I'll show that. Do I have it downloaded? Yeah, I do. Hold on. Let me pause the music for a second. It's pretty cool. Like, it is really cool. It just never got finished. It was supposed to happen, like, first couple months of the SMP. You need a junior lore helper. Oh, that's so true. I'll give you that. Here. I can't play the music because it will get copyrighted. Yeah. Oh, damn it. Wait, it is playing the music. Hold on. I can't play that. I'm gonna get copyrighted. Alright, just imagine Politic by Coldplay is playing. Do do do. I'll just keep playing the music. It is pretty sick. There's Cypher on the ship. There's me. There's Cypher looking like Higuruma, of course. Wait, hold on. I have to pause this. Okay, wait, so many characters going by. So that's me, that's Cypher. There's Eris, Strawberry. No, wait, that's Eris. Wait, hold on. Who was the first person? Oh, that's Virgil. Virgil, Strawberry. So this is representing, the Arcturus, and then the Strawberry Patch, and then Monocorp. And then, we got the FRI, that's Pomyo. And then we got Glacier with Monomon. Anyway, super sick. There's the meeting about war. Anyway. It was really cool. But yeah, that was supposed to happen a long time ago. Just never came to be. It's okay. Blah 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 blah. You know. But yeah, we got some cool stuff today. We're gonna see how it goes. Let me zoom in so people can actually see. Now we actually have something in lore. No, SMP General. Yeah, here we go. I'll look at this maybe first. No, we'll look at the other stuff first, because this, I'll pin this. Okay. We'll get to that in a second. We'll go over the one lore sheet, and a week ago was the 31st, so anything this year is up for lore. The last mission, but you're able to understand it now. Okay. Let's come on over here. I don't know if my camera is on. It is not. Hold on. Come here, webcam. There. I also have posters! I put up posters so my wall doesn't look lame. Let's go! I feel like it's off-center. Hold on. Or like, yeah, there we go. That's what it's supposed to be like. We got posters. I also, if you ever want a good band to listen to Hellenor. They gave me this free shirt because they were like one of my top artists on Spotify. They were super nice. So yeah, Hellenor, shout out. That's my merch that I'm wearing. This is not sponsored. Anyway, we have, in Lore Tuesday, we have this, but you're able to understand it. I made it a little muffled. I tried to only make it a little muffled, but I couldn't, so I ended up not being able to understand it. So let's understand this.
Sarge, I know the last time didn't work out so well, but the others have insisted for me to speak to you.
What's up? I just finished last mission's files and well, you aren't a good person to be speaking about this.
Well, Armor wanted us to add cough.
It could seem like a good idea. Okay, I'll talk to Armor and then add Koff afterward if he agrees to it. He's been busy. Commit? Does he seem like a good idea?
No. Everything's been fine. I just got, sidetracked. Where do you have cough? Why do we need a comment?
Okay then, here's the plan. Without commit. We ran out of quarter 26 at 08, going down Cricks. Sunset, we should be at a few quotes off of Sinnet. That's where we'll rest. We get up at 06 the next morning, and more quotes will go. Potentially 36, maybe more.
Wait, are they supposed to be coughing and just saying cough? That's really funny.
I'll tell you more after I talk to Armor later on.
Got it.
That's super interesting. I feel like there's a lot of keywords there that I don't understand yet, but we will eventually. We got R1 unit online. This looks like a Bionicle. You're one of my 3 followers on Spotify. Yippee! Someday I'll be famous. But yeah, this looks like a Bionicle. I could show you guys my collection of all 6 Borak Bionicles on my shelf. I love talking about them. Hold on. You guys are gonna be submitted to this. Hello. I'm on my bed. Here's my wall here. I have Cinema Roll, who's a little light that doesn't work anymore. I don't know if you can even hear me. This is all the Halo Reach characters. This is my favorite Halo game. Love Halo Reach. We got all the Borak. They're very precariously balanced on here. We got a pushing raspberry drink that's probably molding at this point. We got some Zelda, we got Chell from Portal. Among Us. This is from like 26th of April, like 2020, I think. I never changed it from that. Anyway. I love showing off my Borak and Halo Reach figurines. Any excuse I have. Okay. Continuing on. Angel is leaving. I'm heartbroken. Can you tell us why, or is it like, you know, a thing you don't want to talk about? But I'm so sad. You are a very valued member of the community. You've done so much lore, so much of us. I've changed my profile picture for the Loomis, anti-Loomis checkmark on Angel and, or Ian and Teacup Susu. But, yeah. We have Susu's official backstory. Let's read that. Oh, look at this juicy lore. Oh, look at this juicy lore. We need some dramatic music for this. Hang on. We have a lot of stuff coming up. I won't leave the server. You'll be active, just not 100%. Oh, yeah. Take your time. I thought you meant you were, like, leaving. I was like, But let me come up with something dramatic music or, like, ambience. It's yours and Susu's? What? Maybe, like, sad piano music ambience. No copyright. Here. Oh yeah, this is good. Oh, this is perfect. Let's go. The story of Ian Neoma and Susu Neoma. Character list: Ian / Angel Neoma, Susu / Teacup Neoma, Loina Neoma, Sethun Neoma. I'm butchering these. Urillo, Marigold, Zay, small bits of Marigold and Zay. Chapter 1. Far away, in a dark place. Oh, do you want me to make this darker? Hold on, let me put on the thing you guys like. There. Far away, in a dark planet called Qiwan, lived a pair of siblings named Ian and Susu. They were the prince and princess of Qiwan. They were the saviors of Qiwan. Being the saviors, their parents were very harsh with them. Despite them only being children, Ian is 8, Susu is 11, their parents had high expectations for them, especially Ian. Being the future heir to the crown, he was taught to be strong and never show weakness. At least he had his sister there with him. "Brother," said Susu as she ran over to him. "Susu?" Ian mumbled. Susu stopped right in front of her brother with a smile on her face, taking his wrist and pulling him with her. "Hey, where are we going? We could get in trouble," Ian said, worried about getting yelled at by their father. "I have to show you something. Come on," Susu said cheerfully while dragging Ian with her. Susu continued to drag Ian with her before coming to a halt. The sudden shouts from the outside gained the two's attention. They moved to the window, watching chaos erupt at the gate of the palace. Ian and Susu watched quietly with concern and confusion, but now both of the siblings wished they had never gotten curious. Their eyes widened with horror as they saw the people of Qiwan begin to fade away into ash. Susu went closer to the window, but then the rough touch of someone's hand startled them both. It was their mother. "Come now, we must hurry," the siblings' mother shouted, picking up Ian, Susu, running right next to their mother as they ran through the hallways. Suddenly, their father rushed over and picked up Susu. Now the whole family was trying to escape. Whoever, or whatever, was taking the lives of their people. Servants turning to ash every minute. It was terrible, having to see people turn to ash while trying to protect and save the royal family. Soon the family was in some room? The siblings' parents set the two down, grabbing whatever they had and shoving it into the pods. The siblings were scared, holding each other's hands while they watched their parents shoving the pods with things. Then their father went to Susu, grabbing her and putting her into a pod. Ian rushed over to her pod and watched as the pod had closed, placing a hand on it as Susu did the same. He was scared. "What are you doing with my sister?" Ian said. For the first time in his life, he was scared. Why was his sister being locked away in some pod? The sibling's mother pushed a button, and suddenly Susu's pod was filled with black smoke, and in an instant she passed out. Ian shouted, trying desperately to wake his sister. His father came and grabbed him. Wait, hold on. I can't listen to this because this is freaking on TikTok all the time. There we go. I just realized I don't have the captions. Ian shouted, trying desperately to wake his sister. His father came and grabbed him, carrying him to the second pod. Ian struggled, hitting his father. Stop! Let me see my sister now! He had demanded, desperately trying to go to Susu. He was put into a pod, the door closing quickly after. He pounds on the door and suddenly, Susu was gone. Ian looked out the window, watching as his sister was launched into space. He was quiet and scared as the black smoke filled his pod. The last thing he saw was Susu flying into space. After years, Susu awoke. She was groggy, her body sore. She was confused as she looked around. Right. She was thrown into space. She called out to Ian. Ian? She muttered, her throat dry, her stomach hurting. She felt around, grabbing a bottle of Ulku, water on her planet. She quickly opened it and chugged, desperate to fill her stomach. She then grabbed a can of Yulk, pretty much beans but sweet. Quickly, she took out her claws and cut open the can, grabbing a spoon, eating quickly before she stopped halfway. Susu was deep in thought before she started to sob heavily. The sudden realization that her family might be dead had hurt her deeply. She was just 11 years old. How could she ever survive this without her parents, or even worse, her brother? Over the next 100 years, she would be stuck in this cramped pod, curled up and praying one day she will see her family, or at least anyone, really. With Ian, he was still sleeping, peacefully dreaming about his family, not realizing it's been 100 years now. Poor Ian couldn't remember his own name. He spent his whole time dreaming. One fateful day, as Susu was watching the stars from outside the tiny window, she suddenly sensed something, like something was calling out to her. She looked out the window, seeing a planet. The hopes of finally meeting people filled her body. Quickly, she set the pod to landing. Unluckily, the pod was quite unstable. It began to plummet down, becoming somewhat a fiery meteor. After what felt like ages, the pod crashed down with a loud boom. A medium-sized crater was formed around the pod. It took a few minutes for Susu to finally escape the burning pod. Coughing as she stumbled away from it, she tripped and fell to her knees a few steps away from the pod. As she panted and coughed, she could hear the faint sound of footsteps, also the ringing in her ears. She looked up. The figure moved closer. Step, 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 until they were right in front of her. Her eyes grew bigger. Slowly, Susu stammered out a question. Who are you? Susu asked, looking at the person, like they were her savior. Well, they kind of are. It's been years since she had any contact with people. Eurillo, said the man. Eurillo? Susu mumbled. Are you here to save me? Susu said, looking at Eurillo with the eyes of excitement and hope. Of course, Eurillo said. He held out his hand, stumbling as she got up, following Eurillo as he walked somewhere with her. She just stared. She had just met Eurillo, but his presence made her admire him. All she wished now was to see her dear younger brother. Beginning of Chapter 2. 200 years. Susu had been trapped in that pod for 200 years. Now it has finally been a few months since she has been set free. She would hide her appearance with a costume Eurillo had given her. She was afraid of scaring people away. However, she had gotten adopted by a man named Marigold. He was quite abusive. But then an infection appeared, infecting her new father. Susu had figured out she was immune, so at least she could still be close to him. Well, then he disowned her. But she had gotten adopted again! This time it was by a man named Zay. She hoped she wouldn't disown her like Marigold did. Susu's life was going fine. She still had nightmares about that. Haunting day, but even so, she was fine. She also couldn't be in tight spaces or she would freak out. She hated how it always felt like she was in that pod. The years she spent there, hoping, crying, praying to her goddess Loomis, it all tormented her often. Luckily, she didn't have to deal with it alone anymore. Susu tried to forget it and move on with her life. It was almost impossible, but she did it. One day, as she strolled around looking for places to build a home, she got this tingling feeling in her crown. It hurt, too. Susu stumbled as she placed a hand on her head. After a few seconds, it disappeared. Susu went to tell Eurillo. She always went to him first. Eurillo! Eurillo! Susu shouted as she ran to him before bowing. I had this tingly and painful feeling in my crown, like a pulse, said Susu. She kept talking. Why am I getting so many notifications right now? She kept talking whilst Eurillo nodded, then calmly spoke up. Perhaps you may be sensing someone? Susu stayed quiet at that, but her eyes slowly growing wider. I have to go, Eurillo, bye! Susu shouted as she grabbed her stuff and ran away somewhere. Eurillo sighed heavily. I feel like I'm a babysitter. You adopted her, pretty much, he said tiredly as he pinched his temple. With Susu, she goes to her house, grabbing her valuables, food, and other stuff. Susu knew who was coming. How could she not? It's her brother. She knows it. Now every day she watches the sky, waiting and waiting. The day is close. One day, as Susu stared at the sky, she saw a meteor. He was here. Brother, Susu slightly shouted before she took off flying. She quickly lands where the meteor had landed, almost falling as she rushed down the crater. Susu looks around the crater. She spots a button. Quickly, she pushes it. Hi, Kath. She looks around the crater, spots a button. Quickly, she pushes it and the door is slowly open. Oh, Eurillo's the cool uncle. Okay. That makes sense. The angel, he's a father figure. Got it. The door slowly opened, revealing a sleeping Ian. Susu gasped, staring at her brother. She grabs his arm, trying to pull him out. Suddenly, Eurillo appeared, startling Susu. Eurillo helped Susu pull Ian out. After, she laid him down, pulling out the gem that was right in her chest. Then placing it right on top of Ian's gem, the two gems glowed and then... Ian awoke. Brother! Susu shouted as she hugged him tightly. Eurillo watched as the two siblings reunited. After Susu helped Ian get up, she introduced him to Eurillo. This is Eurillo. He's a god. So cool, right? Susu said with an excited smile. Ian bowed. Hello, Eurillo. I can't... Ian stammered out. You can't remember your name? Eurillo stated calmly, watching as Ian nodded, trying to look calm. Susu stayed quiet with concern. Eurillo thought for a minute before speaking up. Angel. Let's call you Angel until you remember your name. Angel nodded. Okay, thank you, sir, Angel muttered. Susu smiled and then hugged Angel again. I missed you so much, brother. Come on. Why doesn't Susu remember his name? I feel like she might. I mean, it's also been a long time. I don't know. Let me show you around, Susu said eagerly. She turned to where Eurillo once was, but he was now gone. He always disappears, she muttered. After that, Susu showed Angel everything, and also introduced him to their adopted father. Hopefully one day they can go back to their planet. Alright, bonus from Susu and Angel. Warning, after this there is mention of abuse. Is it from Marigold? Who am I? I can't remember anyone but my sister and my parents. Why is it so bright? Angel couldn't remember anything. Nothing at all. What was going on? Mom? Dad? Susu? I'm scared. What is this place? It's so bright here. Am I asleep? I'm terrified. Father, I'm sorry if I disappointed you. Please don't hurt me. I promise I'll do better. He didn't know what was happening. What was he supposed to do? Shocker, it's not Marigold. Whoa! What do I do? I want my big sister. I'm scared. I don't even know where I am, what year or what day it is. I want my sister. Flashback to when he was younger. You are weak, child. You mustn't show emotions. How many times must I say this? You disappoint me, boy. Sethun or Sethun? Said. You're the heir to the throne. You can't be weak, yelled his mother. Oh. You're the heir to the throne. You can't be weak, yelled his mother. But mother, father, I really am trying, Ian cried out. It is not enough. Now get up and fight me, child, Sethun said disapprovingly. Father, please do not be so hard on him or hurt him, said Susu, rushing over to try to stop their father. Whatever's easiest, alright. Trying to intervene. Your brother is weak. He does not understand that he is the heir and cannot be weak. He is useless, a disappointment, Sethun said, disappointed. Father, stop, please, Susu tried to say, attempting to pull her father off Ian, only getting cut off when Sethun threw her to the ground roughly, causing her to fall to her knees. Ack! Susu yelped in pain. He deserves this, Susu. Now go, Sethun shouted, his voice booming with anger as he slapped Ian roughly, causing the boy to start sobbing. Shut up, boy, said his father, visibly angry. No, stop, please, Susu cried out, then feeling her mother's hand on her arm. Her grasp was rough and it hurt. Go now, Susu. Oh, sorry. Go now, Susu. I don't know why I gave her a high-pitched British accent. Loinus shouted. Susu could only leave the room in tears. I am sorry if anyone cried at this. I didn't mean to make you cry. Stop crying, everyone. Oh, man. This story is so tragic. But yeah, take your time with writing. Don't feel, you know, rushed or anything. Or if you need help, you know, ask other people. But good job to both of you. To, Angel and, Teacup. Fantastic. Alright. Moving on. Awareness has spread with the radio tower. I don't know what awareness... I didn't get a message. What awareness... What should we be aware of? Y'all can stay fed with Frostfire lore. I've been writing a little book that has scenes and lore that hasn't been mainstream or highlighted because I can. Let's go! Yippee! Angel has been off lately? He's just not himself. I can see it, but how do I help him? I have some insane lore coming up. Let's go. And we have something from Comet. Your story does not end here. You were gone as if you never existed. The only sign I had from you was your necklace. The golden chain, a single gem scale from you. Oh, and a single gem scale from you. It hung around my neck, the charm placed over my heart. I was a knight without my king, a dog without a master. I had no idea where I was, and I knew I would not find my way back. I was a compass without its needle, a map without its cartographer. How could I exist without you? I lived to serve, and now without you I was lost. You took an animal and turned it into a noble. You made me who I was. You taught me everything I needed to know. What was I to do? So I waited. The seasons changed, the trees lost leaves, snow fell, and the trees budded again. Cycle after cycle I waited. I felt the dark slowly grasping onto me, pulling me down. Cycle after cycle after cycle after cycle I waited. And you never came. That's so sad. Damn. We're getting some sad lore today. Alright, we have some untitled presentation from a Holy Bagel. Ooh. Oh, Ragnarok. Oh, this is a lore sheet. Ragnarok is an AI developed by Bagel. That is freaky. I don't like that at all. After Bagel's disappearance, it activated. They have all of Bagel's memories. Their goal is to create an everlasting peace. Silence is peace. This sounds like another Miraju cipher. Let's, you know, end the world to make it peaceful kind of thing. The stream keeps going blurry. It might be my internet. I don't know. Oh, we also have the creature. Oh wow, wait, we have a lot here. Hold on. Oh, we already saw this. Oh no, lore sheets. This is lore sheets. Angel Naoma? Nice. Angel came to Solace as a meteor. Many believe that she is an alien, but what some don't know is they aren't really a species. He was created in a lab as a failed lab experiment. She was adopted by Marigold and Noel not long after his arrival on Solace, since their sister already was. The goddess of his old planet is Loomis. Minecraft skin. Pikru. Got Susu. Lesbian! Not the she-they lesbian. Get she-they out of here. I'm kidding. Both of the twins, Susu came to Solace first. She came as a meteor as well. Having been in a pod for 200 years, she could barely remember how to walk. They had gotten adopted, but all they wanted was to see her brother again. She had stayed around Urilla most of the time. Soon before her brother arrived, she got disowned by Marigold, later getting adopted by Zay, then running away. Minecraft skin currently unavailable. Get out of here. Loomis! Boo! Boo! Loomis is the goddess of mercy, death, hate, manipulation, desire, and destruction. She ruled over a planet called Kiwan before the Great Anomaly happened. She manipulates the alien twins, torments them, controls their bodies, and even killed them at one point. She started the lab to get rid of people, and mainly the alien twins. Boo! See? She-they lesbian? Yay! She-her lesbian? No, I'm kidding. Alright. Kaina? Kaina? I'm gonna go with Kaina. You're running away, by Kath. Kaina is the goddess of love and happiness. She is Loomis's wife and has been married to her for 400 years. She is currently the main protector of Angel and Susu. The two respect her very much, calling her Lady Kaina. Kaina is new. Awesome. Alright. I like how Loomis's age is 9'11". The creature. What's the, like... I was going to watch the feature, or a movie or something, and it's like, then I realized it was a feature, a creature feature, featuring the creature. That's what this reminds me of. A result of an experiment it does not remember, Starve suddenly woke up in an empty lab with no memories. It simply decided to wander around, getting a bit injured along the way, and somehow finding solace. Non-hostile, actually pretty smart. Huh. Unknown age. Age, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark! We got a question mark, question. We haven't had one of those in a long time. Age, zombie, newborn. Oh, so, like, you were bitten. Oh, that's so sad. Dislikes the sun and other zombies. But likes mining, making potions, and the dark. Huh. Alright. Okay, so... There was this thing. That, the lore... Junior lore helpers found. Specifically, Krufik. And this is a, it looks like a journal. I was trying to find a spot for some more around the border, and there was like a campfire with some journal messages in it. So we're gonna read it. I already read it, so I know what's up here. But I believe my time on Solace has come to its conclusion. He and I have similar goals, but varied executions. The inhabitants of Solace, with all their brutality, deserve nothing short of absolute destruction. My plan is to contact Eclipse and use mercy. That's concerning. This is definitely, I think this is Cypher, because he's talking to Miraju here. Did you see the tree I sent in screenshots? I have no idea what it is. Wait. Oh, that is a very odd tree. I don't know what's up with that. It has amethyst, we're avoiding it. The second page here. Miraju, we have similar goals, it seems, to free the population from themselves. I hope that you can forgive me for completing your work, but I'm sure you would appreciate it if you knew. Solace was not worthy of you. Gay. Sorry, everyone's been talking about that. And then we have, how can I still see their faces? And this is very similar. Take a good look at these faces. This looks very, very similar to these people. I think this is Cypher's parents that he saw while he was in that bubble. But yeah. So, I'm kind of worried at the people of Solace deserve nothing short of absolute destruction. My plan is to contact Eclipse and use mercy. This is a few days ago. This was 4 days ago. I'm not sure what all is gonna happen. Just quotes. What's this? Yes, amethyst on it, so we're avoiding it. Yeah, we are! We're not touching amethyst again. Not after what happened. Solace was not worthy of you. Yeah. But yeah. I was going to talk about, actually, fun facts. I made a website for the, What If server. So if any of you are curious about what's going on there, if anything, and you don't want to join the Discord server or whatever, we got all these fun facts. It is cut off at the top, so I gotta fix that. But we have, like, I made this website myself, and it's really bad. But, yeah, we got birthdays, all the documents of stuff, the psych evaluations. We gotta meet the crew. And if you click on them, they either give you a little bio thing like this, or if they have a website, like my character has a website, it takes you to the website. So yeah, what's this? Tuesday. Hey SMP minions, the Arcturus is picking up a live transmission. I'm routing the transcript to this channel, stand by. Okay. We need, well, I guess we can keep playing this, that's fine. Eclipse, come in as Cypher! Okay, wait, we do need more dramatic music. Okay. Hold on, let me get dramatic piano music. Here, I'll move this so you can see if there's any updates. Villain piano music. Cypher, where have you been? It's been weeks since we had contact with you. Sure, this works. Whatever. Am I the only one freaking out about this? He just said he was gonna destroy- he was gonna contact Eclipse. Listen, I need to tell you something about the people on this planet. They're not worth collecting. Yeah, we saw from the things you said. Jeez. Should you be worried? Yeah, this is Cypher. So, okay, last thing that happened to Cypher was he was in the bubble with Miraju, and then he came out, and then he basically said, yeah, there's so much war and messed up stuff that happens on this planet, they need to just die. Miraju was right. We have the opportunity to cut off their transmission, or we could send a fake message. What should we say? What should we say? Who is available? Who? Angel! He came out, haha. Yeah, he came out of the bubble with Miraju. Fake message? Fake message? Okay, I think... Not worth it, but they're the last 10%? He came out alright. Okay, what do we say? What do we say? Okay. So... He said that, the inhabitants of Solace, with all their brutality, deserve nothing short of absolute destruction. He and Mirage have similar goals, different executions. Yes. Okay, we need to come up with what are we gonna say to pretend we're, Eclipse. So, Cypher says, Eclipse, come in at Cypher. Eclipse says, Cypher, where have you been? It's been weeks since we had contact with you. Yeah, he was in the bubble. Cypher says, listen, I need to tell you something about the people on this planet. They're not worth collecting. And then Eclipse says, not worth it, but they're the last 10% of, I'm guessing, collecting the DNA. Where everyone on Solace is the last 10%. Jeez. Cypher says the people here don't deserve Project Echo. They deserve to be eradicated. Quick! What do we say? What do we say? Any thoughts? We're blocking Eclipse's replies. Cypher can't hear them. What do we say? Okay. We could try to convince him not to, but like, okay, maybe we just ask questions. What questions could we ask? I'm not asking ChatGPT. Do you know how many robots and AI we have on the server that have done bad things? I am not asking ChatGPT. That's a bad idea. We gotta ask a question or something. Okay. Cypher just said the people here don't deserve Project Echo. They deserve to be eradicated. We could just ask why. Maybe? Yeah, ask why? Why did I now have to finish the story? Okay. Any specific way? Eradicated? Maybe? Okay. We're good? Okay. Oh man. I'm nervous too! Do you think he'll... It's a text thing, so there's no way for him to know.
Happy 14 months to you and the Bubble Boys.
Not the Bubble Boys! Thank you, Comet, for 14 months. Our child is now 5 months old. Oh, he responded! I can't explain now, but I've seen things, Eclipse. The inhabitants are destructive, despicable creatures. What do we say? Like, do we want to try to convince him? Or, like... and maybe it's not even possible to convince him. Maybe we just say, like, wait. Or, I don't want Solace to be destroyed. We can't wait too long. He's gonna get suspicious. How are they so destructive? Do we ask another, like... He said he can't explain. What makes them so different than us? But don't they already hate us? If we convince him not to kill us, he might lead us back to Echo. Ooh, that's true! That's true. Is the ship, like, Virgil, can you detect, like, is there a ship above us or something? Or, like, nearby? If the messages are getting sent a long way, they have to be far away, right? Yeah. They're probably out of whatever range of the Arcturus. But what are we saying? If I had to fine-tune my instruments to pick up these up because they're such a low band frequency, very, very far. Oh. Okay. Okay, we have to come up with something. What have you seen? are we just asking, like, what have you seen? Anything else? I'm throwing ideas out there. I don't know either. Okay. But why are we asking what have you seen? What have they done? Oh, Cypher says Eclipse, there's no time for this. We need to hurry up! Okay, what are we saying? What are we saying? What have they done? We should ask what so we can convince LeBronzo otherwise. Who the heck is LeBronzo? Who is LeBronzo? Okay, I'm asking, what have you seen? What have they done? Okay, we've sent the message. We're waiting now. This music is not very fitting. I'm just like waiting. I'm circling treadmills to find something for you to say. I never got an answer about who LeBronzo is. I'm on my phone covered in blankets. If it's so far, that's probably why these messages are taking so long and why we're able to intercept them. Ooh! War. Nothing but war and injustice and inhumanity. Their own leaders are corrupt and don't care what happens to their subjects. You must have seen Monocorp. Well, I mean, okay. To be fair, we do have a lot of war here. Not agreeing with him. But we do have a lot of war here. And I mean, if he was stuck in there and saw everything Mirage saw, couldn't be Frostfire. LeBronzo is like Lil Bro. Is that a new thing? I'm getting old. We need to prepare evidence that we don't deserve to be eradicated. Alright, bring it here. Okay, we gotta come up with something. He explained, war, like... But why, okay, the thing is, why would Eclipse be arguing otherwise? Doesn't she also want this? She thinks, like, she's part of Echo. I mean, their whole thing is they want to, like, collect people's DNA and make them perfect or whatever. Even if there was war. But why would Eclipse be saying that? That's the thing. We're Eclipse right now. He's gonna get suspicious. We can argue that using the Echo device will make them perfect. See, that's something that Eclipse would say. Like, why don't we just use the Echo device? But also, do we want that? That would buy us more time. Because, I mean, if this, quote, Mercy thing that he says is some kind of weapon. I don't know what their technology is like. They could wipe us out. What are the options here? What can we convince him to do? I mean, he's obviously... I think he's pretty shaken up. From the last page of the journal here, he's messed up mentally. You have an idea? Alright. You're gonna prepare a message? Okay. My captain. Yeah, could we be referencing something? It seems to be capitalized. My plan is to contact Eclipse and use Mercy, after saying that they deserve absolute destruction. Mercy is capitalized and in quotation marks. A mercy killing? Yeah. War was commonplace across the universe until we acted. Do not throw away everything we've worked for by going against the plan now. The device will make them perfect. Cypher, you know this. That's good. My captain! Send it! Now we wait. War was commonplace across the universe until we acted. Do not throw away everything we've worked for by going against the plan now. The device will make them perfect. Cypher, you know this. This music does not fit the mood. Hold on. I gotta get different music. Yeah, this is better. I think we might have something. This music is how I feel right now? Yeah. Cause okay, if we don't end up convincing him, he will just blow us up, probably. We'll have to evacuate the entirety of Solace. I feel like it said references to something he could be referring to a person. It's the lore discussion right now. But what about fish? War and injustice. And fish! Yeah, must have seen Monocorp. Ooh! These people don't deserve to be reborn. Their flaw is something deeper than genetics. Why should I wait to annihilate them all? We've already taken most of the life from this place already. These people don't deserve to be reborn. Their flaw is something deeper than genetics. Why should I wait to annihilate them all? We've already taken most of the life from this place already. Damn! Thank you, John Engler. Yes. Okay, what do we say to this? What is this guy yapping about? What life has bro taken? I don't know. What happened to you? Something is deeply fucked up with these people, yeah. Damn, he hates us! He saw all of Miraju's memories of everything on Solace and decided that he hates us. We should probably get his coordinates. Bomb them! Okay. Why should I wait to Nihilith Mall? We've already taken most of the light from this place already. Maybe this place he means like the Echo Project has taken most of everything else. Yeah, he saw Mirage's memories, not what actually happened. Wait, you're so right! You're so right! He saw it through Mirage's eyes, and like felt all of his emotions. Seeing it through a different lens. It's like the opposite of rose-colored glasses. Poop-colored glasses. Any ideas? We gotta we gotta hurry up. He's gonna be confused. Well, maybe not. Brown glasses. We all agreed that this was for the best. That's why we built the device. Even if they're deeply flawed, they do not deserve their chance. Do they not deserve their chance at perfection? Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess, I mean, if it's... Yeah, if that's what they were planning to do this whole time, like... But, I mean, but Cypher said earlier that, like, they don't even deserve it. Maybe, we could say... No, because if... Oh, man. Wait, he can't go back to the ship. He can't go back to the ship. We can't have him go up there. We have to convince him to leave. Hi, Grim. You're in the middle of something crazy right now. So, okay, wait. He can't go up to the ship because then Eclipse will know that it was intercepted messages, and then she'll be even more convinced that we're not deserving of more time, essentially. We have to convince him to leave and, like, go find Miraju or something. We can make him lose hope. That's true. I think he's being left behind. Oh, that's so good! Yes! Let's make him think he's being left behind. And then he won't... I mean, yeah. That's a good one. Okay. What should we say? Yeah, the only way to proceed is with Miraju. Dude, if he teams up with him, though, how are we gonna... Okay, Miraju's just a dude. A really scary dude, but I think we can handle... Cypher's also a really smart dude, but he's just a dude. It buys us more time, no matter what. We say, like, something like... You're, like... What you're saying, is against everything that we've been, like, planning. And then what Virgil said, we all agreed this was for the best. Where does your loyalty lie? True. All of the universe is flawed. That's why we're, we're saying it's against everything Echo has worked for. All of the universe is flawed. That's why we're created project. So, Okay. What you're saying is against everything we've worked towards. All of the universe is flawed. That's why we created Project Echo. Hit him with some FOMO. Don't lose sight of our goal now that we're so close. Yeah. Okay. I think that's good. Gotta set it out before it's too late. Alright, we sent it. Thank you for patting my head. I appreciate it. I'll pat you back. Good audience. Good chat. Good job. Hey! I patted you and that's what you do to me? Thank you. You seem like you need the head pat. This is stressful. This is stressful. The entire fate of Solace is in our hands. Ow. Is the bonk thing even working? Where is I am not seeing it. Okay, yeah, it is working. It's just like hard to see. Oh, big Forg. Blah, 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 blah. Make new planet blow up Solace? True! That's the easiest way. Make him think we died. Alright, how fast can we evacuate like 300 people? Actually, no, 1,000 people, technically. Use the power of the Chaos Emeralds. True. I need to watch the new Sonic movie. Leave the weak to die! No! We clear out the cargo bay and everyone stands shoulder to shoulder. Can I hold 1,000 people? Maybe? I'm going down with this planet. Yeah, some people would just stay. You watched it? It's so good? Alright. My brother's trying to get me to watch it. I think we spread out across the ship. It could hold 1,000, not comfortably. Alright, you know. This one's taking a long time. Stick me on the outside. What if we all unify and form into one organization? Someone knocking? No. I fought Mirage and I'll do it again. Okay, I think we're getting another message. Thanks for following. What a name! I'm not saying that name. Yeah, Ayo? Yeah, the name? Excuse me? Oh man. Pamau. Lamau. Pamau. Pissing my ass off. Hear me out. We build another massive gun. Another? Who built the— oh, are you talking about like the ones at the wall of like Monocorp? The true immolator. Oh, right. Yeah, just immolate the guy. Just true immolate the guy. Where is he? Get his coordinates right now. The 100% authentic immolator. It's not genocide if they deserve it. Grim, oh jeez. This was taking a while. Oh, here we go. Project Echo wouldn't exist without me. You know that. Only I know how the machine works. You can't achieve your goals without me. He's got us there. I mean... yeah. Okay, what do we say? Okay, if we're wanting to, like, make him think we're leaving, that is kind of a hostile thing to say. We could be like, like, if this is how you're feeling about this, like, we can figure it out on our own, kind of thing. What do you think? Thoughts? We could lure him somewhere? But how? Like... Also, by the way, go over there. What if we say, like... I mean, yeah, ideally you would leave Solace. But not, we don't want him to go back to the Echo ship, because he'll just, like... he'll kill us. Is he implying the Eclipse or whatever is powerless? Who gave him what he has or something? That's true. Yeah, we could say, like, you're implying that, like, we built the machine. Like, yeah, we could say, like, we built the machine, you just, like, enhanced it. We have it working again. You'd be nothing without us. Yeah, that, he's kind of buttered. I mean, like, that one message, or the one, where is it? Hold on. Where the heck is this thing? Yeah, here we go. This is supposed to have a different... There's a part where he says, like, he always gets the short end of the stick. Where's the audio? Yeah, here we go.
Engineer's log.
No. The end event, here we go.
Engineer's log 7272. This would have been so much easier if Eclipse hadn't been so impatient. Now I've been assigned to this cursed planet, scanning for the rest of them. Fortunately, most seem to be present here, so I'll be able to complete my task quickly. I must return to the surface for supplies. It's almost complete. The readings are grateful for that. They're disgusting creatures. Should be glad. The readings show 98.4% completion. Be glad for Project Echo. All of our work to make them stick, but now they'll be forced
Here we go, here we go.
to increase my rank. I always get the short end of the stick, but now
I always get the short end of the stick. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. That's what I was trying to remember. He's butthurt. We give us some fake coordinates for where Mirage is, but like, why? Where? Eclipse doesn't know who Mirage is. What if we say Mirage is attacking them? He needs to come back to save them. That's true. That's true. Huh. No one's truly worth anything. We're all just replaceable pawns. Grim is coming in with very grim things here. If his worth is nothing but a machine controller, then his role in the ship can be replaced by a simple AI or instruction manual. Yeah, learn your place. I feel like saying Miraju is attacking them would be... When he leaves, we can use your power to move Solace? I can't move Solace! I can create or destroy it! We'd have to still... Because, okay, if he goes back to, if he goes back to the ship, he's going to just, like, bomb us or whatever. I think he's going to attack us in some way. We don't have enough time to bring everyone... Put everyone on the ship. I create a new planet. We move everyone over there. And then... I destroy... They destroy the other planet. That'd be really tough to do without them detecting us. Because, like, they already, like, have a connection somehow or whatever. They know... I don't know. They have they know where we are in some capacity. So I feel like they would know if we move to the new place. Has Cypher been registered into the Echo database? I don't know. You say we're using his DNA to replace him. Ooh! We don't know that, but that's a good one. Yeah, like, we could just replicate you in even a less, what's the word? Where you're, like, not, complying with stuff? I mean, they can do it without even being around him. So they can do it from where they are right now. They know where he is. Disobedience. There's another word that I'm thinking of. I like that. It's like, specifically when you're, like, not following orders. Insubordination, thank you. Okay, we got, I think that, I like that. And then, like, he'll probably respond with, like, what if we say we found life on another planet and needs to go inspect? He doesn't care about that right now, that's the thing. But we'd have two ciphers. But one that doesn't know who Miraju is. And one that does. Oh, we found life on another planet. What if we say we found life on another planet and needs to go inspect? Okay, we'll write, let's have 3, yeah. Okay, okay. Eclipse, hello, I seem to have lost connection with you. Oh, we gotta write something fast. Okay. You... Cypher... What, Angel? Fail, I've discussed with the crew. And we've deemed you insubordinate. Or let's see, wait, decided to saying that she was discussing with the crew explains how long it took so long. We decided to terminate your employment. You've been permanently fired. Due to your insubordinate behavior, decided to use the Echo device. Great. A more a more what? This is so loud. Sorry. It's a little much. Obedient. Well, okay, so we learned that, like, they were using it before, but only in small scale. So they would go, like, planet to planet or solar system to solar system. Hold on. I'm getting pinged for work. I don't know if, like... Okay. I'm just getting multiple pings from work, and I don't know why. So... Okay. Advanced... But yeah, this version would have all of his, knowledge, I guess. Maybe? I don't know. Whatever. But yeah, they were using it in small scale before, so they do know how to use it. They just didn't have the knowledge to be able to do it all at once. So they know how to operate it. Eclipse just blew it up because she tried to do it all at once before it was ready. If their goal is to make the people of the world, perfect. Okay, hold on. We need to get this done. Okay, how about this? I've discussed with the crew and due to your insubordinate behavior, we've decided to use the Echo device to create a more obedient version of you. Goodbye, Cypher. Is that good? Thoughts? Sure? Okay. Alright, yeah, why not? Sure. It's probably not exactly perfect, but, you know, he's getting... We could also just not respond. I don't know, just keep their, you know, cut off all of their stuff, but we can't leave him on red. Oh, this is a good one. The Death March or whatever. Yeah, no worries. Cypher was about to have the crash out of the century. You're so right. Oh, I can't wait. I don't know. I don't know. Can we redo this? He's gonna get his evil dictator boyfriend and kill us. Oh, you're so right. Make him feel abandoned, lost. Quick. We gotta manipulate him. Gatekeep, gaslight, girl boss. You're so right. On baby. Why do people say on baby? Where did that come from? Oh, here we go. Crash out of the century. What? You can't do that to me. I've sacrificed my entire life to complete this project and you throw me away? We could leave him on red. Did we say anything else? Use his traumas against him? Okay, we did see his memories, his literal memories. We say your father would be disappointed in you. Oh man. We bring up the daddy issues. Ugh. Mansplain male wife manslaughter. What is lore discussion saying? Cypher got kicked out. Yeah. Okay, do we say anything else or do we leave it? If we give him nothing to lose, he will come after us. If you don't want to be fired, then listen to us. But what, like... Eclipse? Eclipse? Don't fire me, please. Please. Krufik is right. If you don't want to be fired, then listen to us. But, like, what do we want him to do? We want him to think... I thought we were wanting him to think we left him. So that he stops trying to contact the ship. Because we don't want him on the ship. Because then he can actually talk to the rest of the crew and figure out that we were intercepting this message. Okay, but he can't leave Solace because the only way he leaves is on the ship. He thinks he's talking to Eclipse. If he gets up there and talks about what we're doing here to Eclipse, she will know that we intercepted this. And then they'll both be on the same page about just how, you know, she'll be more likely to believe him that we need to just blow this place up. I say he needs to be on here and we need to find him. And just imprison him or something. He can't do anything while he's on here. Worst he can do is find Miraju. Which is bad, but Miraju doesn't have a giant ship. Send him on a mission? We already said goodbye. By not responding, you might give them the idea they won't respond anymore and no reason to reach out again. But like, what fake mission? Hear me out. Lure him out and trap him. Give him a location to go for a mission, then trap him. Oh! Are you really gone just like that? I think we can't say anything more. He thinks we left him on red. Cause like, you guys say like send him on a fake mission, but there's no way, because he's just straightforward thinking about, like, I'm not doing anything on Solace anymore. I hate these people. They're disgusting. They deserve to just die. And we've gone too far into, like, this to turn around and be like, wait till he's desperate, then try to use that to our advantage? How do we stop further transmissions from Eclipse? That's true. Can the Arcturus... Like, I mean, you caught this one, because you know what the Echo ship's, transmissions are like. Are you able to just intercept every one of them and not send any messages? Just cut it off before it starts? Or is there a way to, like, you could jam this frequency, they might use another? That's true. What was the last thing that Eclipse heard? Cypher, where have you been? It's been weeks since we had contact and you, listening to tell you something on the people in this play. They're not worth collecting. Not worth it, but the last 10%. So the last thing that, she heard was, they're not worth collecting. I need to tell you something about the people on this planet, they're not worth collecting. She might think he died, or, he just, like, was just saying that and, like, left or something. This music. Oh man, if Eclipse comes down here, it's over. Transmission has been terminated by Cypher. Eclipse stopped sending a while ago. Do you have any, of what she said? We don't have anything that Eclipse said at this time? We're focused on blocking the signal. It's all gonna look like gibberish. Okay. I can have the computer analyze the data and try to reverse engineer. Okay. What if we send a message to Eclipse's Cypher saying that he's dying? I don't know. That might make her try to lock on and, like, take him back or something. Wish there was a way we could take out his entire communication just on his end, make Echo think he died. That'd be a good one. Okay. Coleman, Eleanor, this isn't What If. Dude, are we retconning the lore and making it so Eleanor and, the captain were the only two that lived? That would be crazy. Okay. So, that was something. I'm not sure what to think about this. Echo probably thinks he just left or just gave a message and then like, or like, I don't know, got killed or something. And then he thinks they just abandoned him and are replacing him. We'll see how this goes. I'm not sure if this is gonna be better for us or worse. Okay, things he could be doing right now. He could be setting up to try to build a weapon down here. He's smart. He could build some sort of weapon down here. Probably not on the same scale as like a ship, but I don't know. Bombs. He could also be trying to find Miraju. Find the Bubble Boys get back together. He thinks we deserve to die and now he has nothing to live for. I feel kind of bad for him. Just a little bit. Just down here having a nap. What is going on? We thought you were dead. You thought I was dead? I want to know where Miraju is. Yeah, same. Maybe we can get a lock on him or something. Doesn't know it's us yapping to him. Yeah. We have Cypher in our favor. Do we have Cypher in our favor? Or in Eclipse? Well, I don't know. I don't think he thinks anyone is. He thinks the whole world is against him. This is confirmed. Honestly, this is further. He thinks Echo is not worth saving. He just wants to. I think he wants to kill everyone now. I feel like we could have handled this. I don't know how else we could have handled this. I don't know. If any of you find him, imprison him nicely. I don't know, I just, sometimes I think about, like, he was captured as a kid, and obviously he's still thinking about that because he had all those memories come back, had to relive through all of them with Maraju. He still knows what his parents look like. I don't know if we can change his mind on anything, but I don't know. We'll see. Remember that he came through that experience hating us even more than he did before. Yeah. I don't think he's on our side. He thinks he's being fired, he doesn't want that, but now that we're posing as Eclipse, we can make him do things for us. He ended the transmission. We can't do anything else. We decided to send the message that I've discussed with the crew, and due to your insubordinate behavior, we've decided to use the Echo device to create a more obedient version of you. Goodbye. We can't do anything after that. There is nothing past that. And he ended the transmission because we didn't respond. We didn't blame him for what he went through, we blame him for the way he responded to it. That is true. What he is doing is not okay. But man, the trauma. Yeah, okay, well, we'll have to see what happens next. I will, this is the end of the Lore Tuesday. This Friday, I'm probably gonna stream some of, being on the new What If modded SMP. And I'll see you there. We'll do, like, lore stuff or whatever, and if we die, we die, yeah. If we wake up and Solace is nothing but ash. I'm waking up to ash and dust. I wipe my brow and I sweat my rust. Okay. On that note, I'm gonna end Lore Tuesday now. I'll see you all later. Saturday is What If. Oh, you're so right. Oh, my microphone is falling. Why are you falling? Stop it. So Saturday I will see you all. Why is my microphone falling? Stop it. Damn it. The story you wrote is coming next Tuesday. Did you post it already? I can read it real fast. Let me put my microphone back on the other holder. This is not doing well. Sprite Ulm is imposter. Yeah, Friday is Among Us night. Okay, well, either way, whatever. I'll see you. Oh, maybe? Maybe? Did we go back to sad piano? Frostfire story, here we go. How long is this? Do we read this now? Do we read this next week? Sneaky last second lore? Do we read it now? I'll read it now. What's good, gang? As you can tell, I'll be writing some short stories in this document for Frostfire lore, and it'll probably, most likely, will become the live-action production by the same name. I am still working on music for that. I'm so sorry. Let me add the filter for you. There you go. Since I have no time during the school year, and unfortunately the season ends at the end of it, I believe this will have to be it. Although, if y'all would like it so bad, I'll still film it during the summer so that way we can get what we want. For now, this will have to be it. I apologize, gang, with this document. Well, don't worry. The SMP just restarts. It takes like a month for us to like do all the updates and planning for it and stuff. But then it comes back and like the story continues. It's not like the SMP is ending. So you can still do the Frostfire thing if you want. The world of Solace was a vibrant tapestry woven from the threads of countless origins. Beings from across the star-strewn expanse had found their way to this peculiar planet, a digital canvas where the laws of reality bent to the will of code and the imagination of its inhabitants. Here, nations bloomed and withered, built from pixels and fueled by the shared dreams of a diverse community. And among these burgeoning societies, Oh, Jesus, my microphone is just falling. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna hold it up. None burn as brightly, nor fell as tragically as Frostfire. Krufik, a woman whose presence radiated the stark beauty of a winter's dawn, awoke in a small, quiet village, nestled within a perpetual snowdrift. Her first breath on Solace was a frigid one. If the gods have physical form, technically means they can be eaten. Punctuated by the crunch of virtual snow beneath her boots. Not far, in a land cloaked in the perpetual twilight of a dark oak biome, Fivehead, a man whose spirit blazed with an incandescent charisma, came into being. Their seemingly disparate paths were... I don't know how to say that word, actually. Were destined to converge on the snowy fringes of Krufik's starting village, which was only a mere wander from the dark oak biome. Krufik wandered through the desolate beauty of her surroundings, unsure of what to do next, until a voice broke through the silence. "Hey, I'm Fivehead," a voice introduced itself from behind her. Krufik turned, startled, and nearly dropped the basket of roses and dandelions she'd been gathering. There stood a man at the edge of her village, grinning like he just won the lottery, dressed in a polar bear onesie that looked hilariously cozy. Her initial wariness melted away, and she took a cautious step closer. "I'm Krufik," she replied, shaking his outstretched hand, trying to ignore the fact that his grip was surprisingly warm for a guy in a fuzzy costume. "Krufik, interesting name," he mused, a chuckle bubbling up. She raised an eyebrow, unable to resist. "You're one to talk, Fivehead. Did your parents lose a bet?" He laughed, nodding. "Touché, but at least it isn't accurate. Can't hide this massive brain of mine." "Yeah, I guess you can't," Krufik said, her tension easing. With a tentative but hopeful tone, she added, "So, you want to build something, or maybe team up? I promise I don't bite much." Fivehead's eyes lit up like a kid in a candy store. "Bet! Let's build a castle." Her brow furrowed slightly. "A castle? That's a lot of stone brick, you know. We might need a quarry." "Yeah, but who wouldn't want a castle? Imagine the views and the snacks. You can't have a castle without a snack room," he grinned, his enthusiasm contagious. True, Krufik admitted, her smile growing wider. She hesitated for a moment, then asked, "Are we making a faction then? Because I've always wanted my own kingdom. A place where I can demand snacks." "Why not? Every kingdom needs a good name, though. What do we call it?" he said, scratching his head dramatically. Krufik paused, thoughtful, tapping on her chin. "How about Frostfire?" Fivehead's eyes widened, impressed. "Ooh, that sounds mystical, and it totally describes us. Like, one minute I'm all chill in my polar bear onesie, the next I'm firing up a party with castle snacks. It's perfect. Right? We'll be the most confusing faction ever," she laughed, the connection between them solidifying at that moment. "Let's do this, Fivehead." "Frostfire it is. Now where's that quarry?" he said, already looking around for their next adventure. Fivehead was a whirlwind of ideas, a captivating force who saw in Krufik not just another resident, but a partner, a collaborator in his ambitious vision. He spoke of grandeur, a stronghold that would command respect and inspire awe. Together they began carving their mark onto Solace. They built a castle that pierced the sky, its icy towers and the fiery hearths a testament to their shared dream. Frostfire thrived, attracting others to its banner, a beacon of ordered beauty in the chaotic landscape of the server. But the idyllic serenity of Frostfire was short-lived. The sky, normally a canvas of serene azure, began to bleed crimson, a sign that the fragile peace of Solace was cracking. Then came the fire, a strange and hungry conflagration that inexplicably licked at the very foundations of Frostfire. The proud spires of their castle crumbled, and the meticulously sculpted landscapes turned to ash. Despair clawed at the hearts of Krufik and Fivehead as their haven was reduced to smoldering ruins, including the villagers. The sky, normally a canvas... Wait, this was earlier. This was here. It did it again! Krufik, though devastated, refused to surrender to the encroaching darkness. A glimmer of hope, born from her innate connection to the cold, ignited within her. She reasoned that if the fire had consumed them, then perhaps the cold could reclaim what was lost. She delved into the ancient understanding of Marena, the goddess of winter, seeking a way to freeze Frostfire anew. She spent sleepless nights in her lab. Krufik. No! You okay? She spent sleepless nights in her lab, searching for a way to save what was left. One night, her frantic research bore fruit, and she burst out into the ruins, holding up a strange, blue, glowing lantern. "Yo, I think I figured it out," Krufik said, her voice trembling with a mix of hope and determination. "The way we can freeze Frostfire. Bring it back." Fivehead stood nearby, his face shadowed and grim. He turned to her, his voice heavy with doubt. What? No, no, this is dangerous. Do you even know what you're messing with? More than you do, she snapped, her tone laced with frustration. Don't you want Frostfire back? The snow? Our home? All of the villagers that died? Our home? Fivehead's voice cracked, his expression hardening. No, it's not our home anymore, Crew. It's gone. Krufix shook her head. It doesn't have to be. This could work, she exclaimed. You're just scared of trying to fix it. Her tone turned bitter, a new foul taste on her tongue as she spoke. No, he said quietly as he reached into his inventory and pulled out a flint and steel, the glint of its metal catching the sunlight still ever bright. I'm scared of you destroying everything else. Krufix froze, her breath hitching. Fivehead, please, don't do this. Drop the flint and steel. This has to be done, he said quietly, his voice steady but filled with sorrow. I'm sorry, Crew. The sound of the flint sparking and the explosion that followed reverberated through the ruins of Frostfire. Fivehead had become a shadow of his former self. The cheerful visionary had been replaced by a man consumed by disillusionment and anger. He saw Krufix's attempts as futile, a pathetic grasp at a past that could never be resurrected, and the feared consequences of failure in this idea of hers. Instead of joining her, he turned to destructive means, igniting explosives that ripped through her lab, scattering her research, and extinguishing any hope she had of returning their nation to its former glory. Fivehead doesn't want Krufix to accidentally freeze all of Solace with this plan of hers. However, he did not destroy all of her research, only the majority. He then fled, hiding not too far from the ruins, because, in the end, he could never leave his home. In the aftermath, Krufix wandered the server, her hope extinguished. It was during the end event that a new mystery began to unfold. Players, including Krufix, found themselves united in a shared quest to defeat the Ender Dragon, a creature that resided at the end of the game's reality. Amidst the complex web of puzzles and battles, Krufix heard a voice, ethereal and resonant yet haunting, that whispered secrets and promises. She stopped, looking around the dark void of the end. Hello? Is someone there? She called out hesitantly. The dragon is perched unless you died in the void and need a mod or something. A figure stepped forward from the shadows, her silhouette sharp against the distant void. The dragon is the least of my concerns, the woman said, her voice calm and commanding. Krufix narrowed her eyes. Sorry, who are you? I'm Crux, the figure replied with a small, enigmatic smile. Interesting name. I know who you are, Krufix. Crux interrupted smoothly, her tone holding an edge of amusement. Krufix hesitated, unnerved. Right. I should really get back to... I don't think so, Crux said with a wave of her hand. The world around Krufix went black. What the hell? Krufix demanded, panic creeping into her voice. Are you a god or something? That depends, Crux replied, her smile widening. What do you think? Crux, who revealed herself to be the corrupted form of Vesna, a powerful goddess twisted by the void, revealed truths that shook Krufix to her core. Crux explained that the origins of the fire that had destroyed Frostfire. She spoke of machinations that ran deeper than the pixels and code, suggesting that Krufix, with her unique connection to Marena, possessed a power that extended far beyond the limitations of the game itself. In the wake of the end event, Krufix, still reeling from the encounter with Crux, was summoned by the United Nations of Solace. She attributed the destruction of Frostfire to global warming, a convenient lie that masked the truth of the strange fire. However, Crux, now a constant presence, knew the real story and began to weave her manipulative web. She found Fivehead after Krufix told of his betrayal and hid him away in the dungeons with a threat that if she did not, Crux would release everything Krufix had done in Frostfire to the public. Fivehead was no longer a leader, no longer a figure of influence. Crux was now the one who took control. Crux tapped into Krufix's desperation, preying on her desire to restore Frostfire to its glory days of ice and cold. Using Krufix's research, and more importantly, the latent power that flowed through her, Crux orchestrated a plan. They created lanterns imbued with the power of Marena, dubbed Marena's Frost. Krufix, still largely unaware of the true nature of the power she wielded, placed these lanterns across Solace. These lanterns began to exert their influence, transforming landscapes into frozen wonderlands, blanketing everything in a layer of snow and ice. The frost crept across Solace, a beautiful yet terrifying reminder of the power Krufix unknowingly possessed. The lanterns, like all things on Solace, had their limits. Eventually, their power faded, leaving behind a bizarre patchwork of frozen waste and digital flora. Krufix, unaware of Crux's true intentions, continued to believe she was working towards the restoration of her lost kingdom. She was a puppet, dancing to the tune of a twisted goddess, trapped in a cycle of longing and manipulation. The seeds of a larger tragedy had been sown, and the glacial bloom of solace was only just beginning. The question that lingered was, would Krufik ever realize she wasn't saving her world, but assisting in its slow, agonizing demise? And could the broken spirit of Fivehead, hidden away in the dungeons, possibly be the key to stopping it? Only time, and the capricious nature of code, would tell. No one knows how the fire started. To this day it is still a mystery, but some speculate that it was Farag, the god of fire. It wouldn't be the only time that he has caused damage to Frostfire, or even Solace as a whole. The reason why it is up for debate is that he is currently dead in the present and no one can ever get a clear answer. However, Krufik has reason to believe that this is because everyone in Frostfire is related to the gods. The majority of them are children of the gods. Perhaps he was trying to get back at them, though the real reason is still up in the air. That's so good! Your Frostfire lore is always so amazing. I love it. What a great way to end this stream. Percy Jackson core. I never read Percy Jackson when I was a kid. I was a sci-fi person. Alright, well, I will see you all later, and I hope you have a great rest of your week. I'll see you on Saturday. Bye-bye.